Forest as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen going to look to throw on the first play.
Just test it out.
Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions.
Oh, why did you go past the nigga, though?
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them.
Like, I don't really give a fuck about this shit.
For the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
And they'll run it here. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Bills' 35-yard line.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running left is Walker. Powering his way forward. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Bucker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs 7, Bills 0. Harrison Bucker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Cook up the gut. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Chiefs defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better? Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Alert! Round! Alert! Alert! Alert!
To the air, Allen. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yellow! Hey, 43!
Mahomes going to throw. Open man right side is Rice. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. To throw, it's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO.
Hey, Joe.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Damn, I need to
return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Why didn't you jump in for the fucking ball?
For the third time. And the Chiefs are going to have
just
a
pissed
short
me off.
field here as they take over right at the 50.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. Down the right sideline. All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh my God, I was not offside.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
To kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. It's another first down as they bite on 23 more on that one.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Allen going to run with it. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
On play action, Allen. A quick throw there going to be batted away. Incomplete.
I'm tired of
Quarterbacks
the
work all the
bullshit.
time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing now is Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All in all, no gain on the play. That'll bring up third.
Like it's been this negative ways, he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Allen now looks to throw. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. No surprise there. Third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. going to be tackled just shy of the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now a run here, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Gregory Rousseau in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Come back! Attacking, attack! Attack!
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Muscles him off. Oh, look at the juke. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. To throw, it's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
Fucking go. That was nasty.
Josh Palmer, 41 yards. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Mahomes now to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. Past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 27.
Now it's Mahomes again. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Bills 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A solid stiff arm.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Here's Allen to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. It's complete to Cook. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Allen going to throw. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Yellow.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. Running free at the 45. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Well, that one caught by Rice. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Yellow. I go on, 80. Hey, 43, 40.
Now Mahomes. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator.
Oh, bro, that got to be pass interference. I couldn't even fucking move. Oh, my.
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Empty. I go on, 80.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook, 39 yards. And the Bills take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and we're on time at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Takes it to about the 37.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end, Ray. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. At least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. And again, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he is caught. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Able to find Gray here.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him now. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense. They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Yellow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yellow.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Attack, attack! You're ready to spin, you're ready to spin!
Mahomes going to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Him in stride. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Chiefs 28, Bills 21. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
2nd and 10. Palmer going to go in motion left. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now Allen.
Oh, you're lying. You're lying.
Reception. And a terrific return as he takes this thing
Oh, my
down
God.
to the 20-yard line.
It was a good-ass game. Oh, my God.
Last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Walker.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Ken Walker
With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Chiefs could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now up to 14.
Bills 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Allen. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Here's 1st and goal. Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And
that better be a flag. God damn.
That might be PI. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Allen.
Could have threw through the ball, something.
And he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They're on the 32-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Patrick going to change the play.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Hey, 57, 50. Hey, rip left. 43. 43.
Mahomes going to throw it here.
Oh, that's so much cap.
Corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mahomes to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. and just go up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here we go. Easy, easy, easy. 58, 58. Hey, Ken. Hey, 551, 551. Tonight.
Back to throw. Fields.
That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
First down and goal to go.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settled things down a little bit.
At the 7-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Chip slide.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Now Fields going to run.
Toward the pylon, caught. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go. 222. Go.
All eyes on Fields. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very
GG's, brother, GG's.
This game is over. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were really helped by their defense.